Hi everyone, I am going to talk about topics and why we're doing them and what you need to do in order to meet those requirements for the topics. So if you look at Canvas and go to September 8th through September 11th, you're going to see a list of topics. So it's going to be on Wednesday. Okay, it says list of topic ideas, choose 3 by Friday. Okay, so we are looking at topics that we can use this year in class. So the big thing is going to be that you want to choose topics that you're interested in. So we're going to end up choosing 1, but I want you to choose 3 for now. And the reason I want you to choose 3 for now is because sometimes it can be difficult once you get started in a topic to recognize that maybe we don't have enough material, and I don't want you to run into that situation. So we're going to look at all 3. And then at the end of this unit, you'll be able to pick one that you say, yes, that's something I know I'm going to be able to write 3 big writing pieces on. So there is a list of potential topics. You can choose something that's not on this list, but make sure it's nice and broad so you have lots of things you could write about. Okay, and there's all types of choices. The example I like to give is space. Space is an easy one to kind of come up with lots of subtopics, which are things that lead into that big topic, and I'll talk more about that in just a second. All right, so once you have picked the 3 topics that you would like to go over, you're going to scroll down, okay, to Friday in that same September 8th through September 11th. Okay, you're going to pick 3 topics and you're going to put them into this Google form. So make sure you put your name on there, and then you're going to tell me those 3 topics. The reason I do that is because sometimes we forget what we pick, and I want to have a nice list that if you say, I forget, Mrs. Stark, I can look it up for you and tell you. All right, so the next thing that we do with topics, if you go back to September 14th through September 18th, so this current week's list of assignments, we're going to go to Monday and we're going to click on topic brainstorming. Okay, so this is due Friday, okay, Friday the 18th, okay, and we are going to make a copy of it, and you are going to create some slides that show how you brainstorm these topics. So you have 3 topics, so you're going to have 3 slides for each topic. So we're going to look at topic 1 first, and what you're going to do is you're going to replace. All right, so you are going to replace this topic with the name of your topic so you remember what these slides are for. So let's say I'm doing space. So I'm going to type in the word space, and then I am going to list subtopics. So that I'm going to be listing all of the things that I could talk about if I'm talking about space. So it could be stars, it could be constellations, NASA, I could talk about aliens. Okay, there's all these different subtopics that I could put on there. So I'm just going to start listing all of them. When I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to the next slide, where I'm going to put the topic up at the top again, and then I'm going to start a mood board. So a mood board is kind of like Pinterest. You're putting pictures and you're putting quotes and all these different things that you're going to put on there to show a visual representation of your mood board. And in just a second, I'm going to show you an example. And the last thing is going to be articles and reading options. So articles and reading options, we need to start collecting some text and some ideas texts that we could use to help build those ideas. So we're going to need to be able to do research. And what you're going to do is you're going to look up some different text that you could use using those library resources. So for example, we could go to Scholastic Go. Okay, Scholastic Go is a nice website to use. And so if I wanted to type in, I could go to space. Okay, and the first thing it's going to give me is all of the things. So it's got pictures. Okay, so that's just a nice touch if you're doing for your mood board if you want. And then it's going to have all types of articles and websites. So I prefer the websites because it gives me longer text, and that's really what I'm looking for. Okay, so you'll see all the way through here some different articles, and I would definitely look in the 2 if I'm just in regular English, and then a 3 or 4 if I'm in advanced English. If you're in regular English and you want to do 3 and 4, I challenge you to do that. but for sure we want to look at that too, and kind of stick with the higher level reading. And then you'll be able to click on the website and it'll tell you give you lots of different information, or even just a neat website that you could use. All right, so I'm going to show you some examples really quick. So I'm doing fate, that's our class topic, and I've got a list of topics here, of subtopics. This is not nearly as many as I could come up with. I just started my list. All right, and then I've also got my mood board. So this is going to kind of show you some pictures and text that I have in there that I thought represented fate, and I could explain each of them and kind of why they represent. So make sure you're able to do that. All right, so you're going to, just a quick reminder, you're going to look at the topics, okay, list of topics. You're going to tell me what they are, and then you are going to complete that topic brainstorming.